Hey guys, my name is Jan. Welcome back to the channel. I'm the CEO of Acquire.Fi, bringing you the latest news, what's happening. Today we're going to be covering a little bit about BTC, something about the macroeconomics, and also look at our next potential raise. Obviously, everything what I say on this channel is not a financial advice, and you should always be very cautious when you trade or do anything with your own money. Anyway, on Friday, we were supposed to go all-time high. We had a very good setup for reaching the new all-time highs, but unfortunately, we were again crumbled. I think there was too much open interest out there. I've been warning you guys that, hey, open interest is going up. And thus, I think we're going to be now going a little bit downwards during this week. There's two different events happening on macroeconomics now, or two major announcements. One of is CPIs, and the next one is Fed that is going to say, are we going to go up in interest rates or not? But yeah, we had a double top here, and usually when there's a double top, we're going to be going down a little bit for a while and then trying to get again some up momentum speed. What is interesting to me is that BTC dominance has been going up quite a lot despite the turmoil or the crumbling of Friday. And I've been seeing alts suffer quite a lot. If you think about it, like the total market cap, despite we've been going in the same zone for a while, we've been starting to crumble a little bit. And usually when this happens and BTC dominance goes quite a lot up, it means that altcoin market will go down. Another which I wasn't happy about, but wasn't so much surprising, was ETH. ETH took a big dump. We were supposed to go over 3,900, but unfortunately that didn't happen. And now we're consolidating again and going a little bit downwards. Then again, which is interesting here is that, for example, Turbo got a little bounce back. Turbo is a meme coin, and Pepe has been going downwards now for days. And we're still on the bullish trend line over here. And I'm not going to take a position before we touch it or start consolidating, really. But definitely, if you're trading memes, be careful. These prices can fluctuate quite a lot. Another that I've been following quite closely is Tao. Kind of disappointed that we broke down and still on a bearish trend line here. If we keep going this trend line more, we're still on the bearish trend line. We tried to break it a couple of times, but unfortunately we didn't have the chance to break it. Let's go to the liquidation map. So as you guys could see, I think there was $1.6 billion. Let's go here, if I remember right. No, sorry, $1.3 billion of open interest that got wiped out during Friday and Saturday. I've been warning you guys before here that, hey, open interest was very high. This is usually very good when we break down or break up. When there's a lot of open interest in the market, it's usually very hard to go all-time high or surpass it. And if you go back to the liquidation map over here, there's still quite a lot of liquidation levels in the 71,000, 72,000 levels. But if we would go through 72,600 and all the way to 73,000, there's almost no liquidity here, which would mean that, hey, once we break this line over here and we actually go through 73, 72.5, I think we're going to see a massive bull run happening. But yeah, we're now seeing more and more shorts coming on the 70K range. And if you go back to the chart over here, one sec, we're still following my drawings. I'm still saying that, hey, we're not going to see massive moves before end of July or in August. That's when I see that something could happen. Let's go and see the macroeconomics events. So there's the CPI numbers, so inflation rate numbers coming out on Wednesday. And then on Thursday, the Fed is going to make a decision on interest rates. The forecast is that we're going to keep it. If we lower it, we will pump a lot. If we go higher or raise it, we're going to be dumping quite a lot. So let's see. Very interesting to see what's going to be happening. On the other note, ETF flow still very positive here. Um, we're still having the possibilities. So I was talking about this on Friday, that there's a cash and carry trade that the institutionals can do. So they're basically buying spot ETFs and then going short on the perps because there's a price difference. Once that gap is starting to be more and more lower, that's when we see more bullish movements coming up. But yeah, ETF flow is still very high, and we're still eating around 2,000 BTC daily, which kind of is that remarkable. And even when the BTC crumbles in price, that means that more BTC is eaten up. And one thing I wanted to note, I think this is pretty interesting. Now, remember, this is our first year with BTC, okay, with ETFs. Now, gold, historic flows of gold into ETFs. This is like what? This is almost 10 years of positive flows. Like we saw every year on gold ETFs going up. Actually, on 2010 and 2011, that was actually negative. But other than that, like we've been seeing very positive movements up. And I think despite we had a very strong year this year already, we're going to be seeing this as we move forward. On another note, this is more about the macro events and micro stuff, but consumer credits tumbled a little bit. So we were expecting that there's $10 billion worth of consumer credits, but it's actually now only 6.4, which is actually not that bad. Like this is the first time the debt actually shrinked. And we are in a very like strange phase where inflation is very high. People have two jobs, and I think people are definitely consuming less than before. I can see it for myself. I can see it from a lot of crypto friends also, like bearing down a little bit what they actually do. But yeah, this is very interesting, and this could actually affect the market pretty much on the CPI levels and also on the Fed decisions. Okay, another note. So as you guys know, Acquire and Acquire New Ventures, which is our Swiss entity and which we have a partnership with, we do pre-sales. And what is a pre-sale? Pre-sale is usually when you invest in different things early on. We usually go in at seed or angel round, which is the earliest round you can be. The only downside of going into so early is because you have to wait a little bit before they launch. So I've been talking about a little bit about the memes. I've been following Pepe. I've been following Dodge. I've been following also Turbo. And I think overall, I see, especially in Vietnam, it was interesting to see like actually people pitching me memes. So I asked the Tier 5 community, I asked you guys what you guys think investing in different memes. And I think instead of investing in just memes, I think investing in meme infrastructure is the game to go. So we're exploring now Meme Maker. So Meme Maker is basically Giphy for crypto native people. And the whole idea here is that different teams could do their own memes and they would be rewarded through this Meme Maker. So creators would be rewarded by making memes for different teams. For example, we as Acquire, we could register here. We could pay people to do memes for us, and thus Meme Maker would take a fee, and from there on, the token will then have some accrued value. It's a very interesting play because I haven't seen anything like this before. If we go 1 sec, I'm going to change my screen quickly. Meme Maker, and let's say Poly here. Just an example. 1 sec. Here we go. So they have already onboarded some of the big names here, but this would be just an example. You would have your theme page. Theme page would have different memes, and this would be shared online. And the more shares they would accrued in Twitter or in different places, the more you could get paid. It's a novel idea, and this is something that I'm exploring to invest in. Of course, this is not financial advice, and it's a little bit different that we've done before. We can watch the video quickly.
Meme Maker is revolutionizing the meme economy. as the first mover in a multi-billion-dollar market with a go-to social network for memes. Our platform is gamified for explosive growth, rewarding users each time they engage. Brands and personalities empower fans to create and share thousands of memes, driving unbeatable organic growth.
Yeah, so I do believe that memes are here to stay. I cannot deny it anymore, especially when we have also memes now on $1 billion market caps, and it's becoming more and more norm. I see celebrities launching their own memes, and I think something like this would be very interesting for a lot of different teams, a lot of different memes. And if there's nothing like out there, I think it's a very potential project to invest in. Obviously, do your own research. We are going to be asking our community if they want to be investing in this. This is definitely something out of out of our mandate, what we have done before. And why? What's my think here is because I'm going to show you one sec. Pump the fun. So people who don't know, there's a site called Pump.Fun. It's one of the top meme platforms out there where you can launch your meme. And I know their numbers pretty well. I know that they're making more than $1 million to now they're probably at $3.5 million monthly that they're making. And I think the more people can build around memes, the larger economy. So this is my thesis why I would invest in Meme Maker. There's nothing out there like this. And if they can actually get all these different memes that are launched every day, that's very powerful. Now, remember, there's more than 1 million memes, or I would say meme, but let's say there's 1 million projects now launched almost monthly on Solana. So building something, some infrastructure on it, it's definitely something that I'm going to be looking at. And yeah, if you haven't joined our channel, please join Acquire.Fi or our tier 5 community. You need to have 42,000 Acquire.Fi tokens to join it. I give every day some alpha there, and we have a very good community. Thanks.